Due to the situation in the country today, different sections of the country agitating for sovereignty, everyone complain on the other. It is time to actually implement Tradocracy, Tradocratic system of government. My name is Odion Obumesi, author of Tradocracy. Tradocracy is defined as the government of the well-being of people, expressing the researcher. It is a method and a system of government, reminiscent to democracy, but a bit more advanced than democracy. Have a look at the structures and institutions of democracy. You will quite agree with me that it is time for Tradocracy system of government to be operated by different countries of the world due to the demands of democracy, due to the structures and institutions of democracy. Yes, Tradocracy operates three-arm system of government: a sovereign electoral commission and department of morality. Yes, Tradocracy, the three-arm system of government in Tradocracy are the executive arm, the researcher arm, and the legislative arm, including other structures like the Sovereign Electoral Commission and the Department of Morality. The new arm in Tradocracy is called the researcher. It is the researcher that made Tradocracy to be different from democracy and all other forms of government. It is only Tradocratic system of government that operates researcher arm. Representative of researcher arm represent professions, not senatorial district or states. Yes. And members of House of Researcher are professional from all fields. It therefore means that profession of law is inclusive of researcher. Unlike democracy that made a single profession of law, judiciary, an arm of government, at the expense of all other professions. To bring in equity, equality, researcher, which is a body of all professions, including law professions, was developed to bring in sanctity, equality, and fairness to all. Yes. You see, another unique structure of Tradocracy is the Sovereign Electoral Commission. The Electoral Commission is sovereign in the sense that executive do not appoint Electoral Commission member. Executive do not police elections. And Parliament do not legislate for Electoral Commission in Tradocracy. Reason being that executive or parliamentarians are all products of Electoral Commission, and as such, they may always make law or take any action that will favor them. Because a player cannot at the same time be a referee in his own match. It is not done. It was morally wrong that executive or president, who is a product of Electoral Commission, we finance Electoral Commission, appoint electoral commission member. Electoral commission chairman is appointed by president. Then parliament do legislation for electoral commission. These are the reasons why there's constant pseudo-politics, pseudo-election ring that's so pronounced in most democracies of the world. Electoral commission member shall come into power on no party basis. Such election for electoral commission shall be organized by the Department of Morality alone for the electoral commission members. The what we call electoral legislative assembly that makes law only for electoral commission. It is an autonomous unit of electoral commission. The electoral monitoring guide police election. Police force controlled by executive or military do not police election. So electoral monitoring guard personnel shall carry firearms. They have the level of training lacking to police force. Yes. Another unique aspect of this sovereign electoral commission is that elections and all electoral processes are made free for all. There is no class difference. Money is not tagged to obtain electoral competition form for any position. Yes, this is done to allow participation of all classes. I know in democracy, the money is tagged for electoral competition. You see, to obtain for the post of president, one will have to pay huge sum of money, close to 100 million or 100 million, just to obtain electoral competition form for the post of president. Gubernatorial election, over 50 million. Parliamentary election, huge sum of money, millions. How will somebody from humble background be able to contest for such position even when he's more capable? These are the gray area of democracy and are made democratic practices that give a command to democratic practices, and such action is questioned. So in Tradocracy system of government, any individual, whether you are very rich, whether you are so poor from humble background, will obtain electoral competition free. And again, campaign shall be made free. Electoral competition shall be responsible for campaign. Time may not permit us to give you details how it shall be possible for electoral commission to promote campaign for all political candidates. Yes, this is done to allow inclusiveness and participation of all classes, to remove class difference, because a system of government should not be designed for the participation of the rich alone. The way I see democracy is designed for billionaires and millionaires. And this class of people are very few population in a particular society. So it is very wrong for a system of government, for democracy, to tag money for electoral competition when the issue of election has to do with management of human affairs. So when you now bring a particular condition to elect candidates, how would competency prevail? Yes. So what it means is that democracy to me is defined as the government of the rich and powerful, because its practices evidently prove that democracy is not the government of the people. If people can vote freely without paying money to vote in democracy, why can't people compete freely by taking electoral competition form free, campaign free. Yes, it is possible. The way Tradocracy, this new system of government is designed, the Electoral Commission shall be responsible for campaigns for any individual. Yes. You see, Electoral Commission get finances through levies. Yes. In Tradocracy, executive do not budget for Electoral Commission. It is sovereign. The what we call levy. Any person from the age of 18, residents in the country, will pay a particular levy. And the money shall be used to run everything that have to do with Electoral Commission. Salary, electoral competitions, elections, and many other things that involve Electoral Commission. The money shall be used to run the affairs, elections, and all the processes of elections. Yes, where Electoral Commission shall allow grants, government agencies, private individuals, organizations can give grant for Electoral Commission. Yes, for smooth running of the commission. That is why Tradocracy is an advanced system of government. Another unique aspect of Tradocracy and what made Tradocracy so different from democracy is Inuan, the researcher. The researcher, they are not involved in legislative functions or executive functions. The function of researcher is unique. Yes, representative represent professions. For instance, 3 or 4 representatives shall represent health profession. 3 or 4 representatives shall represent humanities. 3 or 4 representatives shall represent profession of agriculture. 3 or 4 representatives shall represent profession of art, profession of law, profession of environmental science. Just like that, all professions known in the country. What do they do? Their primary function is to harmonize profession and involve research. Yes, professionals are sent to the area of their specialty for the purpose of them to be involved in research, to bring in new products for productivity and for economic enhancement. For instance, profession of representing profession of health shall be sent to health institution to be involved with research. If you are not research biased, don't bother to contest for House of Research. Yes. You see, let's say representing and health profession, some of them may be involved in new drugs for incurable diseases or involved to improve already existing drugs to reduce more side effects and all that, so that such drug will be an improved drugs. But most especially, as a researcher, is mainly focused on the unknown to bring out new products, for instance, health, to bring out new drugs for incurable diseases. Yes, bring out new medical techniques for surgical procedures and everything that has to do with medical science. Bring out new technology for diagnosis of diseases and many more. This is the mandate of the House of Research. Engineers are involved in research to produce new engineering products. And once this product is researched upon and approved by the House of Research, any product approved by the House of Research, it shall be mandatory on the executive to make it into product for sales for the purpose of economic development, advancement, and welfare of the citizen. You see, people in humanity can bring out new theories. For instance, maybe a business administrator, an accountant, a public relation, can bring out new theories that can be used to run parastatals, new programs. Once these new theories are approved upon by the House of Research, such theories or development shall be mandatory on government agencies for their daily principles of work process and all that. So this new arm called researcher shall bring in fast development, because any product made by the House of Researcher is mandatory on the executive to produce this for economic purpose. Failure to do that shall be an impeachable offense on the executive. That is the unique nature of this new arm called the researcher. Representative or researcher are elected by professional groups. If individual is representing health, it's only health professional that shall vote to elect such professional. If individual or candidate is representing engineering, it's only engineers that shall vote to elect such candidate in the House of Research. What am I saying? That once this system of government called Tradocracy is implemented, advancement, welfare, industrial, what I call it, industrial revolution, technological advancement will be raised to higher esteem. What will be more better than that? Democracy is becoming obsolete. It's no longer a worthy system of government. Even the rigging of election is so pronounced. When a separate entity, an autonomous entity, legislates laws for electoral commission alone, pseudo politics, rigging of election will be reduced to the barest minimum. Yes, try Tradocracy today. It is the best system of government. Primary election for the post of president in Tradocracy shall start from sub-wards. Who wins at sub-wards shall contest at world level. And who wins at world level shall contest at local government level. And who wins at local government level shall contest at state level. Who wins at state level shall contest at national level. Yes. And who wins at national level shall represent the party or the group system he contested the election. An election is based on 50% in Tradocracy. Yes, in Tradocracy there's party system, there's group system. Group system can be lacking to independent candidacy. And this group could number from A maybe to E. Yes. So every individual that got formed for electoral competition shall be made into a group if it does not belong to party. And based on that group, primary elections shall be organized for them by the same electoral commission. But if individual belongs to party shall organize primary elections for such candidate. Yes. You see, by so doing, competency shall be well expressed. Elections shall be scored as 50%. There shall be electoral debates, which shall be scored as 30%. The electoral examination shall be scored as 20%. Individuals with the highest score win the particular position contested for. I observe that a lot of people vote on bloodlines, or people vote on party lines instead of competency. The essence of a system of government should be competency. The fact that you are in a particular party and the person representing the party is not competent It's not mandatory on you to vote for such person because Tradocracy is a government of competence. It's not a government of majority. Sometimes majority decision could be wrong, but that is the reason why voting shall be made as 50%. People vote based on tribal affiliations. A lot of people vote on bloodlines. Some people vote on religious affiliation. And this affects competency. It affects capable person from holding political positions in, in democracy, and such shall not be allowed in Tradocracy. Yes, that is why Tradocracy system of competition is quite different from democratic system. Try Tradocracy today. It is the best and it is an advanced system of government. No government for now is comparable to Tradocracy. I shall take my time to give you more tutorials on the importance of Tradocracy. Thank you very much for listening.